Assalamu alaikum. Hi, Oracle Reiki Spiritual Healer. And today we're talking about it's better to be on the rooftops than in their home with a warring woman. And, that can basically mean for women or men, although the Bible does mention the woman, because there are a lot of women who want to control and a lot of women who want to, look like they have, control people like their children, even their husbands. So, we don't want to be that type of person because this is a spirit that is sent. This is a spirit that has been inherited in many cases. When people cannot have their way, they become insidious. When they feel like they're not looking the way that they want to be approved of in society or in the family, that they will become insidious, and they will set up a psychotic kind of conduct or behavior. You will have to defend yourself from this type of spirit, this type of conduct and behavior that's in persons. We can see that in our leadership in America, where we have our leadership attacking other countries with no proof, with nothing that is viable. We have other countries that are telling him that these boats in the ocean, they're not even with the drug cartel, but he doesn't want to hear anything from them. So this is some of the ways that you will deal with this same spirit in your homes, and you will have to pray against it. You will have to have a constant connection to God against this negative entity. These are some of the psychic attacks that they will inflict upon you by making sure that your word doesn't mean anything to them, that they will not use reason when dealing with situations. So you will have to be on constant guard when you're dealing with these psychotic narcissists, with these insidious narcissists and these warring narcissists. So we want to make sure that we're praying against them. There are different kinds of ways you can get rid of these negative entities within your relationship, but many of them require you to move away. If you're going to stay with a person like this, then you're going to have to be able to agree with them whether they are right or wrong, because if they feel like that you're saying that they're wrong, they will attack you. A lot of the elder people have given over into this behavior and conduct, that they can't be wrong, that they can't be corrected. A lot of the men, cannot be corrected. They want to become angry, and they feel like they are less than if you correct them. A lot of the women, especially in relationships, they don't want to be corrected, because of one reason or another. They feel like they have to be able to control everyone and situations, and when they can't do that, then they will try to attack you. So again, this is a spirit. And so here are some verses that you can read and anoint yourself and anoint your home. You can reach out to me so I can acclimate a gift to your situation to get rid of that negative energy. But again, many times you will have to move away from that negative, violent behavior from that kind of narcissist. So what you want to read is Psalms 110, 5 through 6, and Matthew 24, 6 through 7. And Matthew is the one that I like to read over people when they have this kind of psychotic person in their life, the type of person that wants to belittle them, that wants to say belittling things, and if you reply, then they want to retaliate by hitting. They become violent, they become enraged, they become psychotic. So what they really want you to do is to be enslaved to them, to be in fear to them, so that they can control you in the way that they want to, and they can show other people that they are able to control you and enslave you in this way. So this is the same thing that we're going through here in America. A lot of people do not understand that, this is no ordinary war that we're in. The object of the war that we're in is to, reclaim slavery over us. The entity, the colonizer, the enslavers want to reclaim slavery over us, to put us back in slavery, put us back in our place, and put us in fear of the things and tactics that they will use to keep us in line, to keep siphoning our energy, to keep sacrificing our children and our lives to their pagan gods and beliefs and ways. So we want to make sure that we're rejecting anything, other than reparations. We want to make sure that we are letting these narcissists know that we will not be enslaved. We will not go backwards. And only the ones who are allowed to go backwards with them are the ones who have given themselves over into that, who have been allowed them to be in fear and in agreement with the narcissist. So again, this is a spirit. And in Matthew 24:6-7, it says, and you will hear of wars and rumors of wars. So we understand that, the fear part of the narcissist that want you to stay in fear, who want, when you need to walk on eggshells when they come into the house, in the room, when certain people are around, you need to, walk on eggshells. And if you should ever, let these narcissists know, oh, you don't act like that at home, so we're not going to do that in public, that is going to, break their spirit. That's going to break their mask. Their mask is going to drop and fall. And they're going to become enraged. They're not going to do it while they're in public. It is very rare that they will let that kind of rage out in public. They are going to wait till you're in the car. They're going to wait till you're in, the house. And then they're going to, cut loose on you. That kind of rage, those kinds of attacks. So we've been talking about different kinds of spells and different kinds of negative energy. This negative energy is also, like I say, it is a wolf spirit, but it can be either male or female. It can be anyone. And as I pointed out, it is the leadership that we're going through right now. And a lot of people are not taking it very seriously. And you need to be very weary around this kind of narcissist, around this type of demonic person, because, they are able to plot and attack and carry out their attacks so that it looks like that the problem was you, that you attacked them. They will try to make it seem that, you are the problem. So you need to make sure that you defend yourself at all time. Make sure that you have camera footage of your house or in your car at all time. Make sure that when you're alone with these type of people that you have, something to defend yourself with. It doesn't matter if it's a aerosol can and a lighter, that you defend yourself from these negative people if they should become, enraged and, attack you, insidious, with violence and with the warring spirit. So we want to make sure that we're cleansing ourselves of these negative entities. We've been talking about different kinds of levels of entities that will embody people in your life, where they came from. Sometimes they come from parents. Sometimes they have allowed the child to have their way all of their life, and this child feels like that they're supposed to do that with everyone. Sometimes that person has, mental health problems. They were born with attachments, cerebral palsy, bipolar disorder, any of those kinds of things where the person becomes, enraged easily and attack people with different kinds of demonic, toxic behaviors or conduct. So, I hope that you have received this. You can cleanse this negative energy, with the Holy Bible, but ultimately you will have to move away from this person. For Muslims, you can use Falak, you can use Surah An-Nur to remove this, negative energy. I recommend, and I'm prescribing for all of you to fast, because you already know who this person is. You've already identified this person, but you need to be able to get away from this toxic energy and walk away and not look back. So, this is what we're doing in this country. This is what we'll have to do in our lives. And I hope that this has helped you. Please like, share, and subscribe to me over all of my platforms. Book your one-on-one sessions with me. Book your life coaching sessions with me, or your video chat sessions. You can donate to my channel. Like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment. I'm High Oracle, Reiki Spiritual Healer. Assalamu alaikum.